this is not an image. I don't want no foo-foo in my pictures. If she got some cake, then I'ma mix it.
Damn, yo. It is Noble. We are back in the museum. We are back. It is Boston's premiere vlog. I appreciate y'all pulling back up. Please make sure y'all leaving a like on this video, man, because we got another dope story for y'all. And it also helps us with the YouTube algorithm and all that good stuff, just so we can continue to grow the channel. Look, people would say that, you know, Stanley of Paul Rameau makes clothes, but me personally, I think Stanley of Paul Rameau makes statements. Yes, not too many clothing lines have a story compelling enough to keep people engaged, as Stanley has done with Paul Rameau's clothing. But it is really just like it is a social awareness brand. You know what I mean? It is a social awareness brand, and I do have my guy here to really kind of pave out his story, because honestly, the way he's been able to really gain traction with what he's doing has been dope to see firsthand personally. But bro, Stan, how you doing, broski?
I'm doing good, boss. I appreciate you having me out here.
Yes, man. Welcome to the museum, bro. You know what I mean? Nice, quaint little space, you know what I mean? But we get shit done.
This is homie. This is cozy.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
My dog. So let's talk about the elephant in the room, because I definitely, you know, just talked about your story crazy. But touch on the story behind the brand, and that, you know, the story that really got people, you know, just supporting the brand so crazy, bro, and ready to represent, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. So my name is Stanley Rameau, founder of Paul Rameau. Paul was my father, the late legend. So I started the brand about 2 years after he actually, unfortunately, passed from cancer, multiple myeloma. That was in 2016. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. So very difficult, obviously, you know, losing my father. You know, our relationship just continued to build stronger and stronger over the years, and the strongest part of our relationship was, you know, a lot closer to, you know, the end when he ended up passing and so forth. And so it made it, you know, that much more difficult. But I ended up founding Paul Rameau, what was it, September 2018. It's when I really started, you know, posting any type of marketing about it. We had our first pop-up November 2018. And so that was the genesis of the brand. And so ideally, I wanted to start the brand to honor his life. You know, I pushed the brand in regards to just different types of messagings. One being pain, taking pain and turning it into power, and you know, that's what I wanted to do. So I literally had a conversation with my sister, like, you know, prior to, you know, even thinking about the idea, and just talking about how I felt on a day-to-day basis, and how would I be able to, you know, deal with the pain of my father passing. And we talked about, you know, thinking about the best moments, honoring his life, instead of, you know, you're obviously going to dwell and, you know, think about, you know, the pain of his passing, but, you know, is there something that we can take from, you know, the love that I have for him, the love 100%. That, you know, our relationship. And so 100%. Ended up, you know, starting the brand. I also had a conversation with my best friend. He talked about, like, me having the potential to be able to, you know, build something and build a fashion brand. And I told him that, you know, the only way I would start, you know, anything fashion wise would be, or any type of brand in general, if it had to do with my father. That's right. Prior to that, I worked with my sister handling business development with I'm Creole, who she's an amazing designer. So I was always in the fashion field. So this was like a different step as far as me transitioning, me becoming a designer, me tapping into my creative side. And the great thing about my father, he was a amazing creative. Was a painter, a carpenter. He did music, you know, within his church. So I always consider him a Renaissance man.
So it was kind of like destined for you to basically do this. It's been in front of you the whole time, like you know, consciously or subconsciously.
Exactly, and I think it was subconsciously, because I never expected to start my own brand. Right. So let alone you know. Here. To get into design, but it's crazy how life works.
Facts, bro.
and how God actually works. And so, you know, I don't have a typical fashion story in which, you know, I wanted to be a designer since I was like 5 years old, and you know, my parents were, you know, designers and sewers and so forth.
You walk right into this, low key.
Yeah.
My dog. So, damn. First off, you know what I'm saying. R.I.P. Big Dog once again. You know what I'm saying. R.I.P. Paul Rameau. You know what I mean. And shout out to your sis. You know what I'm saying. That line definitely been doing this thing in the city for a while, for sure.
Oh, yes.
And I'm sure outside the state lines as well.
Shout out Joelle, for sure.
You know what I mean. But everybody feels like like they can kind of like just slap together and, you know, just slap something together and sell some clothes. You know what I mean? What's been your biggest ally, you know, in terms of, you know, spreading the brand?
Absolutely. So before I started the brand, I knew that, especially having the experience of working with my sister for like 5 years. So we went through all the pit stops of like how to, you know, start a business, you know, the ups, the downs, the, you know, believing that you can turn this over in a, you know, in a year, but you know, nothing happens overnight. When it was my turn to, you know, start my own brand, I knew I can build a business. Like I graduated Bentley with a business degree.
Talk that shit.
I did, you know, learned and did amazing things with Iron Crow as far as just, you know, building our brand. Helped us get into our brand into, you know, New York Fashion Week, and Macy's Herald Square, building different partnerships, you know, Frontier, you know, us doing London Fashion Week. So when it came to like big picture, like, okay, how can I make a brand grow? I knew that, you know, that was the easy part for me.
Word.
But the thing is that you have to go through the struggles of an entrepreneur journey and really understand how to, you know, build something, and it's not going to have it overnight. So I built Paul Rameau. It kind of like took off pretty quick, but I did so much groundwork and had, you know, a lot of experience on the back end, which helped me know what to say yes to or what to, you know, how to build a team. And so I think that's what it was, you know. And
so damn, shout out big sis, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So a lot of that experience helped with, you know, when you first started through the gate, it was just like, yo, I already know how to move. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
I'm not even learning how to crawl. I'm straight to walking. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. I mean, obviously, not everybody has, you know, that resource, but I guess what we can take from that is just having mentors is just, you know, and, you know, indirectly and, you know, probably, I'm sure directly as well. Sis is a wild mentor. That's what's up. You mentioned how, like, you know, you didn't have like the typical fashion story and all that, but fashion wise, like, who were your influences?
My biggest influencer or influence was my older brother, honestly.
Oh yeah,
yeah, my older brother. And so it used to be funny because like I would wear, like, way back, you remember we was wearing like 2X, you know, t-shirts and this and that, big ass jeans and so forth. Yeah, he would always clown me, X, Y, and Z, and so forth. But, you know, my style was my style, but we always talked fashion. And then, you know, we looked into, you know, the different type of stuff that he, you know, he loved to rock. You know, there were certain things that, you know, I really rocked with, and it was just like kind of like a fusion, especially, you know, him being my role model, older brother. You know, there was a lot of different aspects that, you know, I wanted to, you know, be like him and so forth.
So, ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. You got me saying, you gotta be grateful, bro. You gotta show that humility, bro.
Absolutely. So, so for me, it was just, you know, big on in regards to like accessories. You know, my favorite style pieces is having a fire jacket, some really fire footwear. You know,
the vest work was crazy. The vest work was crazy when my dog walked in here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, big into like, you know, footwear and so forth. So, just having a more minimalist type of look, and then you have, you know, certain staple pieces to top it off. But yeah. But when it came to the brand, I definitely wanted to establish, you know, my love for streetwear right now with a mixture of my father's, you know, classic wardrobe essentials, right? And I think when it came to the designs, well, what I know is that it's always about messaging first, right?
Okay,
you know,
like that actually kind of, I guess, segues me into my next question was, you know, do you feel like the brand is always going to focus on, you know, creating social awareness pieces and just I guess just that sector of, you know,
yeah,
like, you know, like the direction of the brand?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think it's very important, especially in the times that we're in right now, right?
Word.
If at this point it's like, you know, there's different brands that which can be amazing, but you know, they just want to just start a t-shirt brand and just, you know,
Word.
What's the purpose, or
Word,
you know,
like,
why are we
why
really backing
you
this?
here?
You know,
Yeah.
and so, you know,
Ain't
for
nothing
my
wrong
brand,
with that, man. We gotta stop the participation awards, man. Go ahead.
absolutely. But like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. But you know, I have a story to tell, right? And it'll be a disservice for me to not really tell my story, but to, you know, not be, you know, for me to be super intentional as far as if I have something that or messaging that can really be able to inspire folks. It's like, you know, I want to be able to, you know, be vulnerable. Like I consider my brand a healing brand, or that's what we're trying to shoot for. One, because I started it to kind of like help me deal with the healing of my father passing, and just understanding my renaissance, you know, understanding, you know, what my fullest potential is. You know, that's what we're trying to inspire, is others to live their renaissance and reach their fullest potential. So
shout out big homie once again, man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out big homie once again, man. So I guess at this point, you know, like, what's next for the brand, bro? Because, you know, the statement of the brand is very strong. I see the support personally, you know, with my own 2 eyes, very strong.
It's a lot of love. Shout out to Boston and City for sure.
Yo, the city's on another level right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
y'all.
the genuine support is definitely on another level, man. I can't believe people still complain. You know, so what's next for the brand, though, bro? Like what we got shaking? What can we you know, kind of expect? Because I know things are kind of weird right now. You obviously with the virus and everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Making, you know, event space is kind of weird. You know what I mean? So what can we expect?
Absolutely. I mean, we were fortunate to be able to drop our last collection, Revival or Renaissance. The messaging for this year was in loss I learned love and found life. And so it really represented me going into this year, just learning new love for myself, learning love for me as a creative, as a designer. You know, all inspired from, you know, my father, you know, and his passing, right? And so it's very difficult to tap into, you know, the certain type of losses that, you know, one deals with. And it might not be an individual, it might just be different forms of loss, like loss of self-confidence or loss of self-worth, right? But it's like, how can you continue to learn love, whether it's for yourself or within that situation, to then propel you to new perspective, to propel you to a new way of life, of how we're going to continue moving forward. And this year we suffered so much loss, you know, from Kobe passing, Pop, you know, thousands, millions from COVID, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd. And so, you know, this hoodie actually, in Lost I Learned Love and Found Life, it represents and showcases that, you know, there is hope. And there is, you know, a direction that we can be able to propel in. But, you know, it all starts from love. So we dropped that collection, it was fire. And then we just had to get creative, you know, especially in COVID. So our public event, we pulled up in a U-Haul and had created a live, you know, living room pop-up experience inside a U-Haul, which was amazing, right?
Wow.
And so,
wow. That's
a lot of love.
I could literally like,
I
could literally like picture that in my head. That's crazy, bro. Nah, go ahead.
Absolutely.
That's fire.
And then we was fortunate to do another pop-up as well in 13 Humphrey Street with my boy Jem, who's a building manager out there.
Yep,
so that was amazing. So yeah, we was fortunate to, you know, be successful in COVID
and during tough times.
It's very difficult. Yeah, so it's definitely amazing to be able to say that. We do have a special project I'm working on to continue telling that story about in loss I learned love and found life, and it's a healing project as well for you know, myself, and I think a lot of people that look like us, black men, black women, and it's really special. So that's kind of like what I'm trying to end the year off right with that project, and then we're just working on our next collection, which will drop next year. So
bless that, bro. Yeah. Bless that, man. Damn, man. Yo, the story is heavy, man. The story is real, dog. The story can be felt, man. Bro, where can people find you, man? Where can people
Absolutely.
find you to kick things off? I mean,
So,
to wind things down.
Yes, sir. So my website is www.paulrameau.com.
Yes, sir.
Instagram, my personal is Stanley Rameau, so just my name. And business page is Paul Rameau Official for the Instagrams. So that's
show the love, show the love, show the love,
yes,
man. Sir. Pull up on my guy's pages. He just told you exactly where to go find him. Look, he's been doing great things in the community for people, man. He's been, you know what I'm saying, helping other people feel good. I've literally watched that firsthand. Look, man, it's another dope story. It is Boston's premiere vlog, man. We are exhibiting the culture stories for real. Yes, I've watched my guy spread around this story for years now, you know what I mean? So shout out to that, bro, for real, for real. Word. And, of course, make sure y'all are leaving a like on this video, man. Yes, subscribe to the channel, man.
Show my boy some love.
Yo, man, please, man. Look, it is definitely going to help out the channel, man. It's definitely going to support Boston's urban creative scene.
We need that.
You feel me? Look, it is Noble, Boston's premiere vlog once again. We definitely going to catch up with y'all with more stories.
All right.
Yeah. This is not an image. I don't want no foo-foo in my pictures. If she got some cake, then I'ma mix it. If she sing a song for me, my dick is gonna remix it.
Hey, it's Noble, creator of the Museum TV, and I just wanted to thank you for tuning into Boston's premiere vlog. If you liked this video, please leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I'll leave a few other videos around here for you, just so you can see how we're exhibiting the culture stories.